recording.
Excellent. We're live. So hi, my name's Amy Reed with Amy Reed Yoga, and I'm here with my dear friend and kind of mentor and support person on the path of yoga, Suzanne Lynch.
Hi, it's really nice to be live with you guys and welcome you. We wanted to talk about our 2014 yoga teacher training that starts this January. We're super excited about it.
So this little video is just a conversation between Suzanne and I to share with you what inspires us about teaching yoga, what inspires us particularly about teaching this teacher training, and why it might be the right program for you if you are looking to go deeper in your practices, if you think you might want to teach yoga, or you just really are ready to take the next step and you're not really sure, from kind of regular classes or maybe a long-term practice, you're not really sure how to get more and how to integrate more into your life. And that's really how Suzanne and I have designed this program. So, but let's start by telling you just a little bit about ourselves. So, Suzanne, you want to start? How did you get into yoga? And what do you love about teaching?
Well, I came to yoga, I was really young. I was actually 13 and I had a book and I'd go in my room after school and do yoga. So that was really early in the 70s. So I just loved how it made me feel. So I finally in my 20s found a teacher, and I think, it was I don't know if I had words for it at the time, but I felt more calm and more grounded, and I just wanted more of that feeling. And probably at the time, I was in my 20s, I was really finding my way. It was I probably had a lot of anxiety, and I was probably pretty freaked out, and I didn't have words for that. But yoga gave me more clarity, it gave me more steadiness, it helped me see my path. And then I found amazing teachers along the way, and I think I've been practicing now almost 30 years. So I really see how at different stages of your life, yoga can support you. And especially as you age and get older, it's just unbelievably helpful. And what really inspires me to teach is that I see students come in who have, sometimes some pretty major problems, some back issues, some all kinds of depression, anxiety, and my particular gifts are that I work therapeutically with people, and that's really my love and my joy, to see the shift, to see them change, to see them get stronger, and so that's pretty much what I love about yoga. I love teaching, and the teacher trainings are really special. It's just it's the length of the program, and that people are learning so much in such a short period. It's a really exciting training.
Totally. Yeah.
About
so true.
Amy?
I think like you, I love that moment of shift, and I think that's really what drew me to yoga, to practicing yoga in the first place. I also was a teenager and was just suffering for a whole bunch of reasons, was really suffering and was really actually on a dark path as I look back, was really on a path that could have ended just in a really bad way. And at somehow, it's a longer story, but the practices of yoga and meditation came into my life, and I just I seized them. I was what is this? This is, it felt to me like an alternative like really a whole alternative life,
Yeah.
a whole different way of being and living. And then I've spent, the last 15 plus years figuring out what that means to really live in a way of yoga. And by that, I mean, like, to live in a way, I think the way I would describe it is like where I am in an ongoing conversation with the deepest parts of myself. And I am in this kind of ongoing journey and story of getting access to those kind of deeper parts that maybe aren't as readily accessible, and then figuring out how to bring them out and live in a way that is healthy and happy and feels connected to myself and other people. And so that's where it's at for me. And then helping other people do that, which really is a kind of like, I think of it as like holding space and being a support and a guide, and having so much respect for people in their own process of unfolding and transforming. And I know you and I really share that, which I think is why this teacher training that we teach together is part of why it's so amazing, is really just because we share this incredible love of holding the space of transformation and shift and possibility for people. And then we have very real, practical 45 combined years of study and practice, to draw from, to just to really help facilitate that kind of unfolding. So that's why I'm in it. And I think something else you said that just like really struck me is that yoga, both for our own personal, obviously, like we were just saying, for our own personal healing and well-being, is a huge part of the teacher training. It's just like what we're doing is helping support you. Those who sign up, those who want to, helping support you in going deeper, whatever that means. Really, we don't know, but we're so into holding that space and supporting that space. And then this other piece of, like you were saying, just especially, I too really work in a therapeutic way, and just really see that yoga is like this incredible preventative medicine. It's like this profound, and not just the asana, but meditation, pranayama, diet, lifestyle. It's like, and if we can first learn that ourselves and then bring that to more people, there's like such a huge impact that we can make in the way people age, the way we age, and just in general, I'd even say, like, when we feel more healthy and whole in ourselves, we actually make different choices on all these different levels, relationally, politically, environmentally. I mean, I see the big picture here.
So true. I know, it's so true. And I think that oh, I got a little feedback. Is that okay on your end?
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, I think in our program we particularly emphasize practices, your own practice, and not just asana, but pranayama, meditation, traditional Indian medicine, Ayurveda, lifestyle, diet. So it's really the whole package, and we really believe that your teaching will come out of your life. And so we're really helping you get into the best balance you can. So it's like a benefit of that growth is you up-level your personal health, and that's a big benefit of teacher training. And you really, I don't know, it's like you step, it's like you step into, by accessing these deeper places within yourself, you step into a more empowered place in your own life. I guess that's how I would say it.
Yeah, totally. And I think, you could talk to any of our current teacher trainees who are in the 2013 program, and just what we've heard from them over and over again is that, like, you know, they came into the program not sure if they wanted to teach, definitely knowing they wanted to go deeper into their own practices, and they just over and over again, what they're saying is they have received so much more than they ever thought possible. And it's not really like that they've received something from Suzanne and I. It's that collectively we've engaged in practices, and they and it's been structured the way Suzanne and I have structured it in this incredibly supportive way, is that they have been in this process of self-conversation that has offered them so much more information and knowledge and inner wisdom than they ever thought possible. And it's so awesome. It's the best. It's the best. It's my favorite.
And I think it's like that inner wisdom. It's all like the awakening of your own intuition, you know, things like your own self-care. But I think when I look at them, they're all like glowing. You know, that's the cool thing. It's like you see at this point in the year how these practices have affected them. So I'm really looking forward to this next round of the teacher training. And Amy, it is, we're not really sure, but we know you're teaching it this year, but we're not sure about next year. So
yeah, right. So the key part of the program is that I moved to Seattle, so I am kind of back and forth teaching the teacher training on the East Coast, but living, kind of establishing myself here on the West Coast. So it's true. This might be my last East Coast teacher training. We'll see. I don't know, but it's possible.
You know, I love working with Amy. I adore, it's just delicious, and so. I think everybody has enjoyed having the two of us together. So I would encourage people to give us a call, email us. We're going to have some free talks, and we'll put those up online. Yep. So that's exciting.
Yeah, if you want to know more and you think this might be for you, or you're not sure, just totally reach out. And we can continue the conversation and help you find what is kind of the next step on your path.
Great, excellent. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was
great,
like
Suzanne.
So great to talk to you, Amy.
You know, you too.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.